Hey guys, Ren here with Hive Real Estate Group. So I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about something that's going on in the property management industry that I think that people need to be aware of. There's these brand new verification websites that have suddenly appeared out of nowhere, and they're starting to tell property owners who supposedly is the best property management company in town. They claim that they've done their research and they've generated this data from Google and Bing and AI searches and everything similar, but they haven't. There's one website in particular, and they're going to give you the true source for property managers. I stumbled across it completely by accident while doing a Google search, and to my surprise, Hive was actually listed on their website. Even though we had never given them permission to create a profile for us or list our information, provide any of our data, nothing. And the biggest problem there was that almost everything about our company was wrong. They claimed that we had been in business for less than a year, that we had very few properties under our management, they had our service areas incorrect, all kinds of things. All of our information was wrong. So I reached out to them because they were going to link information about us. I wanted to make sure that it was going to be advertised correctly, if at all. Or they needed it to remove us right away because we didn't give them permission to begin with. But like I said, everything was wrong. And to my surprise, once I started calling them out, they had a lot to say. And they definitely backpedaled. So let's talk about it. To their credit, they acknowledged that there were several inaccuracies in our profile. But then I learned something that really, really bothered me. If you want to be verified, if you want their special badges, if you want additional recognition on their platform, you have to pay for it. Now, let's think about that for a second. In our industry, we've already earned our credentials. We spent years building our business. We've earned professional designations through education. We've earned client reviews, one customer at a time. We've earned certifications through recognized organizations. Those things have real standards behind them. They're earned, not bought. So when a website says, pay us and we'll give you another badge, well, that raises a lot of red flags, not just for us, but for property owners. And I think property owners should stop and ask an important question. What exactly is being verified? Because paying a website isn't the same thing as earning credibility. When I questioned this process, something interesting happened. Instead of asking me to pay for those badges, they offered them to me for free because I called them out. And that immediately made me wonder, if these designations can suddenly become free after asking enough questions, then how much value did they really have to begin with? I'm not telling you who to hire, and I'm not telling you that every company listed there is going to be bad or good. But what I am saying is this: whether you're hiring a property manager, a realtor, a contractor, or anyone else, don't rely on a single website that claims someone is the best. Do your homework. Read real reviews. Look at how long they've actually been in business. Verify their licenses and ask for references. Look at their experience. Look at their education. Look at what they've actually accomplished. Because credibility in our industry isn't something that you buy. It's something that you earn. And property owners deserve accurate information before trusting someone else with one of their largest investments. And property managers who spent years building their reputation deserve to have that reputation represented accurately. So before you rely on any ranking website or AI search, take 5 extra minutes and do your own research. You'll be glad you did.